Hello, good morning. Right, I'm back out in the Peak District. I'm on the edge of the Peak District near Baslow. So today I'm going to be walking for edges. So I'm walking up to Gardom's Hedge. And I'm going to be working my way around to Wellington's Monument. I'm going to mess about on Baslow Edge for a little bit, see what that's got to offer. And I'm going to work my way round onto Birchen Edge and look at the Nelson's Monument there. I've parked down at Robin Hood pub, well, the National Trust car park adjacent to that, and I'm just walking my way up this hill after leaving the busy road. So yeah, let's see what today brings and see what I can find. I've never walked around here before. I've always wanted to have a little bimble around here, so here I am. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Right, so I've just nipped up to Gardom's Edge. If you can see, look, I'll do a little spin round. So this wasn't on my route today, but basically I've walked from, I mentioned it earlier, walked from Robin Hood pub, walked along the main road there towards Baslow, then you hang a right across the stile and you walk up across up a field till you hit a dry stone wall, and a right, and you follow that wall on your right and you come to this edge here. I don't know if you can see, let me hold it up, but the views are stunning. So you can see into Baslow, and I don't know if you can see it, but over to my left is Chatsworth House, but hopefully we'll get a better view of that later up on Birchen Edge. So yeah, just thought I'd nip up here, come and have a look at this. It's absolutely stunning. And yeah, I'm going to retrace my steps back onto my original path, then work my way down to and across to the Wellington Monument. So I'm back on track now. Nice little viewpoint, that Gardom's Edge, really nice. But yeah, I'm back on track on my planned route, and now I'm walking through this this lovely birch-like forest type of outcrop. Beautiful, really nice. It'll be even better in the spring and summer when it's in full bloom. But yeah, it's nice. So now I'm now descending down to the, I think it's the Sheffield Road it's called. I might be wrong, I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen if I am. And then I'll be walking on to, I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, so I'll be walking on to Jack Flat and then making my way up to the Wellington Monument. After that, I'll have a little mess about around on Baslow Edge, see what that's got to offer. Yeah, I'm dropping down to Sheffield Road. It was called Sheffield Road. I'll cross that busy road and I'll move into an area that's called Jack Flat. But looking at it, it ain't flat. It looks very steep. So I'll see how I get on with that. I'll probably end up hanging out my arse as per usual. But it looks like it's short and steep, which I prefer. yeah, so after you cross that road, you walk into the woods a little bit and you come to this lovely old bridge. Stunning. I don't know if you can see, look. That's the waterfalls. So this bridge crosses over, this is called Bar Brook. So you cross over this little footbridge and yeah, cross over Bar Brook. So this is where the ascent starts now. And this is Jack Flat, it's known as. It's not very flat. So yeah, I'm going to start walking up this hill. And if you leave me to it, because I'm going to be, I'll not be able to talk and walk at the same time. So I'm on top of Baslow Edge now. I'm just walking up to this stone here, and it's called the Eagle Stone, apparently, according to OS Maps. It's the first time I've ever seen it, but it's quite smart there, just all on its own. Nothing about, look, nothing. And all you see is just a big stone on its own. Quite impressive, really. This is called the Eagle Stone. Right, this is Baslow Edge. So I've just walked up from Eagle Stone. You probably can't see it, but it's just over my left shoulder there. So just walk straight across, and now I'm up on Baslow Edge. And you can see for absolute miles up here. I'll just turn you around, hopefully you can see what I can see. You can see for absolute miles. Stunning. Bit windy, bit cold on the old pinkies, but nevertheless, absolutely beautiful day. I've seen one person all morning, which is great. I was going to come up yesterday. I'm so glad, yesterday being Sunday and being a really nice day, I'm so glad I didn't, because it was end of the school holidays, I think, last week, and it would have been absolutely packed up here. So I've really got this to myself. It's great. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave here and walk towards the Wellington Monument, and we'll all stop and have a look at that. And when I get there, I'm going to have a bite to eat, because I've got a nice sausage roll and a Scotch egg. I'm going to have a brew as well. Right, from here, from top of Baslow, you can see, like I said, you can see for miles, but you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it actually, over my right shoulder, that's Chatsworth House, and you've got Baslow, and you start coming across my right shoulder again, you can see Kerber. So Baslow Edge, if I carried on walking along here, that takes me onto Kerber Edge, and Frogger Edge, and then White Edge, which I did a couple of videos ago. So yeah, I'm trying to tick off all these edges as well while I'm at it. But yeah, it's a stunning place. Really recommend to come up here. But come up here when it's quiet in the week if you can, because there's no one here. So this is Wellington's monument. I mentioned it earlier. It's dedicated to the Duke of Wellington, and it celebrates his victory at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. Apparently, it was erected by a local called Dr. Wrench, there was an army man felt the need to counterbalance a memorial dedicated to Admiral Nelson on nearby Birchen Edge. Right, so I'm not going to stop at the Wellington Monument. I was going to stop there and have something to eat, but it's bloody cold and it's really windy. Couldn't find anywhere to shelter. So scratch that, I'm going to find somewhere else hopefully later on. Failing that, of course, I'll just have it when I get back to my car. However, right, so I'm walking away from the monument, that's behind me, and I'm walking along the Bar Road, it's called on OS Maps. And this used to be the main road from Baslow to Sheffield. Baslow being behind me and Sheffield in front of me. But yeah, this was the main thoroughfare before they built the Sheffield Road, which is the modern day road today, which we crossed earlier. So I'm walking along here, about another 5-10 minutes. I'll get to the crossroads and back to the Sheffield Road. I'm going to cross back over and start working our way up, making the ascent up towards Birchen Edge. I'm hoping I can find somewhere sheltered there, get a bite to eat, bit of a brew, and then hopefully we can look at the Nelson Monument. Right, so you come through that gate, now onto this road. So it should bring you down to that Sheffield Road that we crossed earlier. So we're going to come across these crossroads just in front of us, and then we're going to hang a right. I'm going to go up along that field there. Just there. Through this gate. And we're walking straight up there. It's a bit wet. Good job I've got my gaiters on. Yeah, I think it's going to get a bit boggy. Right, so when you come to that gate, don't carry on the more defined path like I did. Luckily enough, I've got it on my GPS, so it told me I was off route. As you go through, there's a little like path to your left. Take that, and then so you're going left away from the road where the other path was more or less handrailing the actual vehicle road. So yeah, take the little left-hand fork. As you can see, it's a bit of a, I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit boggy. But we have had a lot of rain. So yeah, just is a faint path. You can see it's well trodden. You can see where people have waded through all this mud and this bog. Yeah, and you start gradually climbing. It's not very steep, nice and gradual. Right, so that's that trig bagged. So I'm on top of Birchen Edge now, or the very start of it. So I'll turn you around, look. You can see, hopefully you can see what I can see. Yeah, it's quite nice up here. So I'm going to walk along from that trig point down to Nelson's Monument. I want to say Nelson's Column then, but wrong part of the country. Nelson's Monument, so I can see it just in front of me. After that, there's 3 rocks called 3 Rocks Ships, I think that's called. I might have got that wrong, I get all these names wrong. But anyway, that's quite an interesting thing to look at, so we'll have a look at that as well. Right, so this is Nelson's Monument on Birchen Edge. It's a simple gritstone obelisk. So Nelson's Monument was erected in 1810 by John Brightman, a Baslow man, in honour of Lord Nelson following his victory and his death at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. It was restored back in 1992 by the 1805 Club. Close by is 3 large rocky outcrops. Hopefully you can see these here, look. We'll walk up to them now. And these are called the Ships Rocks. Have been carved with names of 3 Nelson ships. Victory, the ship that Nelson died on the northern rock. Defiance on the centre rock, and Royal Sovereign on the southern rock. Right, and I've just come down from Nelson's Monument. Still want to say Nelson's Column, that's wrong, isn't it? Nelson's Monument, and I did it again, just to my left. And the 3 ship stones are just in front of me. But yeah, I'm going to have a brew. Well, yeah, that's the walk nearly done. Just about done now. So I've just got to walk a little bit further to my right, back down to the car. I want to see if the pub's open. If the pub's open, I might have a cheeky pint. We'll see. Oh, a shandy, because I've got to drive home. But that's nice. Ready for that. So yeah, that's it. This walk, really good. It's only been how far have we done? Let's have a look. Done 4.5 miles. So it's not very far. It's not the longest walk I'll ever do. But for a quick walk, it's really nice. It's not too undulating. It's not too arduous. Short and sharp hills. There's a few of them knocking about. But really, it's really steady. Not bad at all. Yeah, recommend it. So, let's see what I've got. So I've got a Scotch egg and from Morrison's, and I've got a sausage roll. So I'm going to have my Scotch egg, I'm going to have my sausage roll for later. You don't want to see me eat these so well. Got a nice break that, I needed that. That Scotch egg was very nice, got it from Morrison's. Really, really nice. Sausage roll, looking forward to that. That'll be a little treat on the way home, I think. Don't want to be greedy. But yeah, I'm ready for that. Coffee was nice. Just put it in a little flask. I like to bring my gas stove and do a fresh brew. But I've run out of gas. I need to get some more gas. But to be honest with you, it's a bit windy today anyway. So it's just nice and quick and easy. Just use my little flask. So it's done the job. So right now we're walking along from Nelson's Monument along Birchen Edge. Looks like the weather's starting to come in a bit, looking a bit moody. But yes, I'm just following this path and it's slowly starting to drop down, starting to lose elevation. I think there's a couple of ways down. There's a path at the base of this this edge as well, and I think that original path I was going to go on earlier is that path. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it there because I'm nearly back to the car. Just got a little bit of walking to do. You've seen everything you need to see. But yeah, I really recommend this walk. Short and sharp, 4.5 miles done. But you get to see some really good views. I'll just show you, look. Hopefully you can see. These action cameras are not the best to pick out the distance and the detail. But the distance, I think on a clear day, it's fairly clear today, you can see for absolute miles. Absolutely stunning. So I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. If you've watched this far, please consider to subscribe, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye for now.